I am at my final form in MINEMOGUL, I believe, so decided I'll do a little walkthrough of my factory here. I have most of the auto miners on. Everything that comes through my factory starts out here, and then it makes its way into my bulk sorter, which sorts out the gems and the coal, and the coal comes back up through the shaker table, and everything else goes back through, and if it's coal still, it goes back around. So coal never enters my final warehouse. I will have to change that at the end of this quest once I'm done all the gems. That's what I plan to do. I plan to get all those gems first, and then I will turn coal back on, let it run back through the system, and we will take it straight over to the deposit box. Gold, copper, and iron come out here. As you saw, coal comes out there, gems come out here. So all of this stuff comes around here and goes on up. And then we have the gems coming out over here. Up the chute, here's the gem polisher. Those go on up, and those go straight to the deposit box. Our ore, however, comes on up over here. And I removed all of the auto miners from the main hub. Got rid of them. More space for factory. But yeah, everything comes on up here where it reaches its first diversion, and it gets diverted into 2 bulk sorters, which drop directly into ore crushers, and those ore crushers run on lines straight on over to some smelters. Now copper, I had a bit of an overflow issue with copper, and instead of turning off some of the copper, I decided to give copper 2 extra smelters. So here's an extra set of copper smelters over here, and that took care of it perfectly. Now as you see, those smelters, they're all in a row, so they all come down this one line, and we have these come on around. They get polished. Oh, it's so hard to move in here sometimes. Just separate all 3 types of metal into their own lines. Copper being the heaviest flow, I kept that on the ground floor, and we've got some of the ingots going straight to the deposit box, some of the ingots becoming rods, some of the ingots becoming plates, and then some of the plates becoming pipes. And over here is our pipe rolling station, and those pipes, some of them come up around and drop down. The other ones just go straight, and the ones that drop down onto the ones that just go on that floor. And directly above that we have our iron pipes. And it's pretty much the same setup. I tried to do like a footprint design, so I just followed the same footprint as the one below it, just a little bit off. So that's where all the pipes are made. And then above that we have the gold line. And up here, oh my goodness, can't stay up here for the life of me. I get pretty low frames per second right now because I have 1400 pieces on my factory. I've been up to like 2700, but I got 3 frames per second. Right now I'm getting about 10. So we turned off a good portion of the auto miners to deal with that, just so I'm not constantly bombarded with no frames. But anyway, here's the gold. Gold comes up here. I make plates. I make 2 sets of rods, and then regular ingots also get dropped. So in this factory, we see every single thing we could make, except for golden pipes, which we don't need for our final Mogul trophy. But yeah, since I'm doing the video, I guess I can go ahead and buy some of these trophies. So we'll get the coal, copper, and iron. Wait on the... We'll get the gold one later. We'll purchase these. And there they are. Here's our beautiful trophies. I just gotta get these to go on our desk. And yeah, if anyone has any questions in the comments, go ahead and ask. And I know a good bit about what I'm doing here. I've got like 40 hours in the game now. I've rebuilt my factory like 9 or 10 times. This is the final goal I've accomplished. This is where I want to stay. I don't want to do anything major for changing it anymore, but I'm gonna have to change my coal routing. I think if we let this factory run for another 40 hours, I could probably make it there. So I'm gonna go head up to my perch. We've seen everything. There's nothing I need to do at this point. No droppages, nothing major wrong with the system. Nothing that I'm missing except for coal, which we're using to get our gems right now. It's very important that I get those gems as fast as possible because rubies take forever. So we'll see those eventually, and then I'll turn my coal back on. But yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays to everyone. I do plan on making a new factory after I'm done this one. I want to start over and do a new one and try to keep it more streamlined from the beginning, because that over there, this is my favorite part of the whole factory. These auto sorters going straight into the crushers. It's so efficient. It works so well. It's like they designed it to do that, and I love the way it looks. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll let you go for a little bit of a silent specter here. Peace.